Well, it's that time of the year. The temps are trending down now, but is your home ready for the cold? Some important reminders before the deep freeze sets in.
And how the Literacy Network is hoping that you'll think of their efforts on this Giving Tuesday as they fight to close the literacy gap in our area.
And why lottery tickets may not make the best gift idea, especially for younger receivers of gifts this holiday season. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Time now for your first warn forecast. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka on the weather patio.
Looking at another cold day, once again running well below our average for this time of the year. But we've got actually colder weather, another blast of some Arctic air that's going to be headed our way later tomorrow afternoon, probably about this time tomorrow. Really going to notice that northwest wind kicking and temperatures really dropping by this time, and also some snow showers in our forecast. Well, we actually had some sunshine filtered through some of these high, thin clouds, and we actually saw a sundog. This is thanks to Nancy. This is down over in Oregon. You see the sun there, and then to the right of that sundog. You need about the perfect conditions. The sun angle low in the sky, which it is this time of the year, and we had some of those high, thin clouds moving through it. A lot of ice crystals in the air to create the perfect conditions for the sundog. We were able to see that in Madison as well. I'll show you a picture coming up. All right, wind chills right now, 15 in Madison, 16 in the Dells, 14 in Janesville. So bundle up, headed out tonight. We've got the southwest wind up around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Really not going to dissipate too much. Now, tomorrow we are expecting some snow showers to move through. Now, we're not expecting a whole lot of snow, but there could be some reduced visibilities and some accumulation, especially on the grassy surfaces. And some of this may actually accumulate, especially on those secondary roads. But that Arctic air really moves in later tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and continues through Thursday. But it's going to be brief. We're headed into the 40s this weekend. Along with that, maybe some rain early next week. 26 right now in Madison with the clouds thickening up. South wind right now at 13 with that wind chill at 15 across Dane County. We're in the upper 20s, 29 in Madison, also Middleton. 29 also in Cottage Grove. See some of those high, thin clouds out there. 26 degrees right now. Temperature is pretty much holding steady, so it won't be quite as cold this evening, but those wind chill values will remain in the teens. Talk more about that snow potential. We'll time it out tomorrow and how much we can expect coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, thank you. This week's bitter cold may be the first taste of winter this season for many, so experts want you to be proactive.
Armand Rahman has more on how to prepare your home for this week and the coming months.
The cold and wind chills this week do not classify extreme cold, but it's a good warning sign, Madison Water Utility says, to keep alert of your pipes this winter.
Staff say any temps below freezing are a danger to your pipes. That's why you should try to insulate pipes in unheated areas with foam and keep the heat flowing to pipes under sinks.
If you have any cabinets or anything that are I guess, abutting the outside, you should definitely try to leave those open. Again, especially if you're out of town for a while, set your thermostat to 65 degrees and then leave the cabinets open.
Make sure as the temps fall, you double check your outdoor hose and bibs are disconnected and faucets are turned off and drained.
As the sun and those temperatures go down, it's important to keep in mind for your morning commute that your driveway and the roadways might be a little slick with some ice. Reporting in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
And if you pipe bursts and you can't shut off your water, you should contact the Madison Water Utility Hotline. Well, a second school board member has resigned in just under a month from the Sun Prairie Area School District. In a post on Facebook, Lisa Goldsberry has announced she's stepping down. Goldsberry pointed out in over 1,500 words her frustration with what she calls the board's lack of accountability, transparency, and commitment to equity. This trails the resignation of former Sun Prairie School District board member Alwyn Foster, who announced his resignation on November 13th. His post explained that his resignation was, quote, due to the mishandling of Miss Coleman's resignation and issues related to our black staff members historically, end quote. Former Sun Prairie principal Renee Coleman resigned in October.
The Sun Prairie Public Library just got a boost from the state. The Board of Commissioners of Public Lands and Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski have approved $3.4 million to fund the library's expansion. Funding will be used to include private spaces for remote workers, a maker space for STEM and art projects, as well as turning the atrium into a community resiliency center. Sun Prairie broke ground on the expansion last June and plans to wrap up the first phase in June of next year. The full project is not expected to be done until March of 2026.
Well, we've all heard of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Monday. Well, today is Giving Tuesday.
We're highlighting local charities that need your help this holiday season. Our Braden Ross is live tonight at Second Harvest Food Bank here in Madison. Braden?
Hi, Eric and Susan. Yeah, the giving has already begun. We are here at the distribution center for Second Harvest, and look at all this food that's already been donated today. And I'm going to walk over here and introduce you to Ted Junn. Hi, Ted. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How are you doing this Giving Tuesday? I mean, this is a big day for you guys in terms of raising money and being able to fill this warehouse. So how's it going?
So far, it's going really great. We have a really ambitious goal of raising $75,000 today, and we're about 2/3 of that goal right now. So the community members here in southwestern Wisconsin are really helping us out.
And if people haven't heard of Giving Tuesday, what's the whole thing around it?
Yeah, Giving Tuesday is a global movement about generosity. It's intentionally falling after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It's a really intentional day for community members to think about generosity, not just today, but all year long.
And generosity is very important here in the food banks in our state right now. Talk to me about the increased need you've been seeing over the past, I mean, really it's been years, but especially over the last year, increased need here.
Yeah, I mean, what we're seeing in southwestern Wisconsin is a dramatic increase in food insecurity. So we've seen about a 47% increase. And that means residents of southwestern Wisconsin, 1 in 10 of them, don't have enough to eat and aren't sure where their next meal will come from.
And a lot of this food comes from donations. I mean, how do you go about funding, giving all this food to these people that need it?
Yeah, so this is a combination of donated food and then the funds that are donated through Giving Tuesday and other sort of avenues of donation. What we do is we can put them together and we can purchase food like dairy, cheese, protein, produce, and so we can provide shelf-stable food as well as those nutrient-dense and nutrient-rich foods to community members and about 300 food pantries and partners that we support.
So if people want to donate, they can obviously bring food physically in, as we can see here, and they can also donate online. So tell us how they can donate, and is there anything specific you're looking for?
Sure. I mean, right now, anything that you would like to eat, someone else would like to eat as well. So if you're thinking about snacks and family-friendly meals, those are the types of foods and products that we would love to get from community members. Many grocery stores in our community in southwestern Wisconsin have food donation barrels at the checkout aisles and checkout areas, but also you can visit Second Harvest sw.org and make a donation today.
Absolutely. Well, it's a great thing to know that the grocery stores have it. You can just snag something while you're in, drop it off, and then you're good.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, there's a lot of ways to donate, like you said, online, or you can bring them in to Second Harvest, and we'll be heading out to a few other charities throughout the night as well and showing you what's going on Giving Tuesday and how you can support your community. For now, reporting at Second Harvest, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
All right, Braden, thank you. Dozens of customers hoping to get a refund after a Wisconsin solar company abruptly stopped operations won't get a penny in the immediate future. A Waukesha County Circuit Court judge last month approved a final order discharging the receiver tasked with overseeing Sun Badger Solar's assets. Now, receivership is a court-supervised alternative to bankruptcy where a neutral third party takes control of a business's assets. Many residents in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois were left scrambling after Sun Badger Solar ceased operations and furloughed its employees. A filing in federal court says Sun Badger terminated its license in March of last year, while dozens of clients were waiting for projects to be completed.
One of Northeast Wisconsin's largest employers has agreed to buy a Baltimore company. Green Bay-based trucking and logistics giant Schneider National is set to acquire Cohen Systems for $390 million. The company operates 1,800 trucks and 7,500 trailers across more than 40 locations across the country. In Dane County, 55,000 adults struggle with low literacy. That's enough to fill 3 call centers.
But the Literacy Network in Madison is hoping to bring that number down. Our Ellie LaLiberte shows us how you can help this Giving Tuesday.
For 50 years, the Literacy Network has provided free English language and adult literacy classes to students like Cecilia Gilhouse.
Oh, I was in this program early 2000s, 2003.
Who immigrated from Argentina and used the Literacy Network to help secure a job.
It opened many, many doors, and it makes you feel a little bit more part of the community.
And over the last 50 years, the organization has grown. This year hitting a record 1,500 students from more than 90 countries.
Our impact is the most it's ever been.
And it's not the end of the chapter. The Literacy Network is now asking for support from the community after it supported the community for years. Hoping to raise $7,000 to register and buy textbooks for 50 new students this Giving Tuesday.
We are funded very much by private donations, and this is really a time to focus on our needs and say, if you can support us, we can serve more students.
50 students for 50 years.
$1 makes a difference, and there's no small amount.
To continue to help people like Cecilia.
As community member, I feel like we are very privileged and lucky to have programs like this and people who wants to help us.
Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now.
Ellie, thank you. To donate to the Literacy Network's Giving Tuesday campaign, you can go to litnetwork.org. Well, in the last 10 years, Wisconsinites have won nearly $1.7 billion from the lottery. Wisconsin has won so much that we're in the top 10 of winning states nationwide. But Wisconsin Lottery is among 80 other lottery agencies from across the country. And they want to remind people that lottery tickets are not for all ages and not age-appropriate gifts for children. According to the Wisconsin Lottery, research shows that when a child participates in gambling like scratch-off tickets, they're more likely to develop a gambling problem later in life.
Meteorologist Kelly Slifka is back next with a complete look at your First Warn forecast.
And 'tis the season of giving, but there are many scammers out there looking to take away. How to protect yourself against fraud, that's just ahead. And a look at Wall Street. The Dow Jones, for the second straight day, falling 76 points. The NASDAQ and S&P add to record highs. The NASDAQ up another 77. S&P adds almost 3. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now, brought to you by Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning.
Winning at Ho-Chunk Gaming just got bigger, like mega bigger. When you win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, you're automatically entered into our mega jackpot winners quarterly drawings with a grand prize drawing on January 18th to win a new Jeep Wagoneer car lot and a chance for $100,000 in cash. Jackpot weekly drawings are going on now. Mondays, 10 winners, $500 in rewards play. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming and sharing this time with the family.
Stay strong for Grandpa. We'll see you at the field.
When you leave this earth, don't leave any regrets. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services helped us make sure Grandpa's never forgotten. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Services because we know your memories matter.
Refresh your space during Dutch Boy Days with help from Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon starts at $19.98 after $4 rebate. Dutch Boy Forever Interior Paint and Primer offers powerhouse protection with its stain-blocking, odor-reducing technologies. Get a gallon starting at $31.96 after $5 rebate now at Menards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it, you want some ice time, a nice time, so good you posted twice time. You want some cheer, now I'll show you where you gotta be, tell you who you gotta see, ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont it.
This is morning in Wisconsin. And while you're getting started, we've been getting ready to show you what's happening on this new day. News 3 Now this morning is leading the way with local breaking news, showing you the places and meeting the people that make our area special, and letting you know what to expect when you head out the door. Start your day with the Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now this morning, weekdays from 4:30 to 7. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. With so many folks looking to give to charities and those in need, also comes the potential for some dangers.
Our Jalen Banks spoke with the Better Business Bureau about ways you can avoid being scammed on this Giving Tuesday. Jalen?
Susan and Eric, as you just mentioned, there may be individuals out there looking to take advantage of people's kindness today. The Better Business Bureau has a few tips to ensure you don't get scammed today. Number one, pay with a credit card, not a debit card. Credit cards offer the best protection. Two, giving can be done on any day of the year. So if anyone is saying today is the only day to give, be wary. Also, review their website and find their mission statement as well as other contact information.
Their mission, their goals, their values should all be on their website. Sometimes you're even going to find a federal tax ID number. If you can't find that information, reach out directly to the charity. If you're getting vague responses, it could be a red flag for a scam.
Another way to ensure that you're donating to legitimate charities is by checking their tax status.
Jalen, thank you. Well, in partnership with U.S. Bank, Operation Homefront is gifting a Navy veteran a new home. The Permanent Homes for Veterans programs helps get veterans and their families into permanent housing. Cindy O'Mealy was deployed 3 times and earned the rank of Petty Officer 3rd Class before being medically retired in 2022. Earlier today, O'Mealy and her daughter were surprised with the news in Sun Prairie.
Well, I didn't think that I would be in the realm of home ownership for years to come. So this is a blessing for me and my daughter.
Operation Homefront is a national nonprofit organization whose programs and services provide relief and recurring family support throughout the year for military families. For Cindy, this newly built home will help her achieve her dream of returning to her home state of Wisconsin.
Boy, it was nice to see the sunshine earlier today, but it did not warm things up very much. Kelly is out on the patio. More of this cold weather to come, right, Kelly?
Yeah, well, it's actually going to get much colder. By this time tomorrow, we're going to be talking about below 0 wind chills potentially. So, yeah, we've got some cold weather on the way, but it's going to be temporary. It looks like things will warm up nicely this weekend. Already starting to see a few flurries on our Radar 3000. This is up in Adams and Juneau County. May clip into Green Lake and Marquette County, maybe even northern Columbia County. This is real light. In fact, some of this might not be reaching the ground. The atmosphere is still a little bit dry. But we got an Alberta Clipper system that'll be moving in and bringing us some snow tomorrow. We'll talk more about that coming up. But yeah, we did have some of the sun, the low sun angle, and we had the high thin clouds out there, some ice crystals out there, created the sundog, and this was over the hill at Elver Park. Thanks, Deb, for sending that in this afternoon. All right, future track wind chills, they'll be in the teens tonight. Don't expect them to get real cold because I don't think our temperatures are going to get real cold tonight. But we'll wake up to mid-teens as far as the wind chill. It may actually get not too bad toward the noon hour, early in the afternoon. But watch what comes in from the northwest during the afternoon. Those wind chills well below 0 already by this time tomorrow. Going through the evening, we'll see these wind chills throughout the nighttime hours, waking up Thursday morning, anywhere between 10 and 15 below. So some very cold wind chills with that northwest wind. Could be gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. And I don't expect those wind chill values to get out of the single numbers throughout the day on Thursday. Here's what we're talking about, an Alberta Clipper. Yeah, it originated in Alberta, Canada. You usually zip along moving south eastbound, and that's what this system's going to be doing. You see a lot of snow spreading in northern parts of the state. A lot of that's not reaching the ground, but they are starting to see some accumulation up in northern Minnesota, and that's that area of snow that's going to be diving southbound as we go through tomorrow. Temperatures still kind of on a roller coaster ride the next couple of days, but as we get into the weekend, mild weather above average, mid-40s expected, a little bit closer to average next week. We may actually see a little bit of rain as we start next week as well. But yeah, after much of November being well above average, the last several days have been way below average. In fact, 18 degrees below average yesterday. We are expecting some of these brief snow showers to move through tomorrow. I don't expect a whole lot of accumulation, but there might be at least a dusting to maybe a coating for some. Everybody under an inch of snow expected, but needless to say, that'll be affecting us tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Then we've got the Arctic air arriving already by tomorrow evening. That'll continue right through Thursday. Thankfully, it's short-lived because we're expecting 40s by the upcoming weekend. So our average is about 37, so we were about 7 degrees shy of that. There's that sunset now at 4:23. Our earliest sunset is at 4:22, and that'll be coming up this week. All right, temperatures tonight holding in the mid-20s. We'll be in and out of clouds, probably more clouds than anything overnight. Maybe a flurry or two expected. Temperatures in the mid-20s tomorrow morning. We'll probably jump up in the mid-30s here at the noon hour. Starting to see some of these snow showers spread in from the north and west. May see some minor accumulation, especially on the grassy surfaces as we go through the afternoon hours into the evening commute. Some areas may pick up a little bit more than just a dusting, could be up to a coating of some snow. Temperatures, though, do tumble through the teens going to Wednesday night into the single numbers for some, waking up Thursday morning. And we're only expecting low 20s, even with some sunshine expected for Thursday afternoon. As far as snowfall amount, as mentioned, we're not expecting a whole lot, but there might be a couple of bands that produce upwards of a half of an inch or so. Wind chill values, though, on Thursday well below zero, at least in the morning hours. And there's that chance of some snow showers. Those wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. We're in the 40s this weekend. And there's that chance of some rain, maybe mixed with a little bit of snow by Tuesday.
All right, Kelly, thank you. We do have a programming note for you. We'll be broadcasting the Milwaukee Bucks game on free over-the-air television on Television Wisconsin. That's tomorrow night. The Bucks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Peter Fagan, president of the Bucks and Fiserv Forum, says he's simulcasting select Bucks games in partnership with Weigel Broadcasting to give fans an easy and affordable way to watch their favorite team. Still ahead at 5, we'll take you to Southern Illinois, why police are being hailed as heroes after helping a woman in distress.
The story of her rescue after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Discover more ways to save on appliances at our Brothers Main Bargain Rooms. Get discounts on top brand closeouts, returns, and scratch and dents. Minor dings, major savings. Plus, you can take your purchase home today. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
It shouldn't be this easy to whip up dinner or appetizers this tasty. Our new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free from gluten, dairy, soy, and wheat. They're so juicy and flavorful because we use only high-quality ingredients and a few simple spices. Jones, making mealtime better since 1889.
Insurance costs going up? Erie Insurance has great coverages, rates, and claim service. And your rates won't increase because of celebrity advertising campaigns or sports stadium sponsorships. Call Affordable Insurance Solutions for your auto, home, or business quote and see what Erie Insurance can do for you.
Like a bowl of cherries, life in Attic Angel is healthy and sweet. Our independent and assisted living lifestyles include newly renovated apartments, engaging social activities, and wellness support that is tailored to you. As time marches on, we promote the idea that life can always be a bowl of cherries. Attic Angel, the house that angels built.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went a different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy, I feel confident.
But it feels good to feel good and look good. The mommy belly is gone.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-557-5298 or go to sonobello.com.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need, because they're a part of them, because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Sheriff's deputies in Southern Illinois are being hailed as heroes after saving a pregnant woman trapped in a runaway car.
The woman called 911 in a panic, explaining she couldn't stop her car because the brakes wouldn't respond. Devin Kidd has the story.
911, where's your emergency?
I need help. My brakes won't stop. My car won't stop. My brakes aren't working.
The panicked 911 call came into the Williamson County Dispatch Center just before 2 o'clock Monday morning.
I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I cannot die today.
The young woman was on her way to pick up her boyfriend from work when the brakes stopped working on her car, and she couldn't get the engine to turn off.
I'm trying to hit the brake as hard as I can, and it won't stop.
Deputies raced to a rural area of the county and found the car on Old Route 13 just south of Carterville, a road that comes to a dead end at Crab Orchard Lake.
The patrol vehicles were able to observe her continuing westbound, observed her vehicle for a short while, and then moved to get in front of it, and then conducted a rolling roadblock, which allowed them to get in front of the vehicle, gently apply the brakes, and slowly make contact with the front of the vehicle that was out of control, and then bring it to a complete stop.
I'm going to hit the cop! I'm going to hit him! I didn't mean to, I swear the
No,
car
they know, hey,
stop.
ma'am, it's okay, they know.
I didn't mean to.
Ma'am, it's okay, they know, okay?
The sheriff says the car was moving at about 30 miles an hour, and without the heroic actions taken by his deputies...
10-4, I'm in front of her now.
Sheriff Diedrich says the woman's car would have plunged into the cold waters of Crab Orchard Lake.
And as we know, the weather this time of year is very cold. That could have had dire consequences. So, you know, I'm very proud of the fact that the Williamson County Sheriff's Office deputies responded, that they were in a position to respond quickly, and that nobody was injured.
As frightening as the incident was, the sheriff said the woman was not injured. The vehicle's being inspected to find out exactly what caused the brakes to fail.
We'll be right back with one final check of your First Warn forecast.
We all share the same roads, but when an accident happens, we don't always share the same consequences. Gruber Law Offices has been winning for people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. One call, that's all.
Dashing has been very helpful for me. Definitely brought me a significant amount of extra income and allowed me to comfortably pay my bills and live a lifestyle and get out and have some fun. Portable benefits would be great. It would allow me to afford health care, dental insurance, and vision insurance. That's great because, as you can see, I wear glasses. I will need to get more eye exams because I'm getting up there in age. I love the freedom and flexibility of dashing, and portable benefits will give me an additional peace of mind.
I have no idea what I'm doing. My dad has Parkinson's and we need more support. That's why I connected with a Grace. Now I have a partner to help me understand what to expect. Choose more support and less stress with a Grace. Authentic care and connection.
Steinhafels is your mattress destination for your best night's sleep. Enjoy the luxury and comfort of a Beauty Rest mattress. Right now, save up to $600. Add an adjustable base and save up to $400 more. Upgrade your sleep to the Beauty Rest Black, where luxury meets innovation. Beauty Rest Black mattresses start at just $36 per month when you use Steinhafels 60-month financing. Plus, you get up to $300 in Steinhafels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
The Medicare Advantage and Prescription Drug Plan annual enrollment period is now open.
Ugh, every year I have to listen to all these commercials.
We're sorry, Karen, and we know it's annoying, but we want to make sure everyone on Medicare knows it's time to check and see if they can enroll in a plan that will save money or include additional benefits.
I just want these commercials to stop.
Honestly, Karen, we do too, but this is the only time of year when everyone on Medicare can call and see if there are plans with additional benefits available in their area.
I already have a Medicare Advantage plan, so these commercials aren't even for me.
Well, Karen, plans may change every year, and the 2025 Medicare Advantage plans are now available.
So, I can call and not sign up for a plan?
Yes, the call and benefits review are free with zero obligation to enroll. Call now. Just call 800-926-7179 now. That's 800-926-7179.
We've successfully represented people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. We know what it takes to get the results you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, the breaking news: South Korea's president reverses his martial law order after fierce backlash. Why the president unleashed military rule for the first time in more than 40 years. And what it means for the nearly 30,000 U.S. troops in South Korea. We've got that and more headlines tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
And finally at 5, a New Jersey family's love for holiday lights is shining brighter than ever this season. For 7 years, the Hack family has transformed their Bryn Mawr Avenue home in suburban Philadelphia into a dazzling holiday wonderland, featuring over 82,000 lights. Hundreds of neighbors and friends gathered for their annual Flip the Switch event, kicking off with cheers and this year's unique theme, summer in December.
I love that idea.
I do too.
Wouldn't that be great? But we're getting anything but summer coming in the days ahead, Kelly.
Yeah, have you got your lights up yet?
No, there hasn't been much of a window.
We haven't been having an opportunity this weekend. You know, most people
cold.
did it on Thanksgiving, but yeah. Well, we do have some warmer weather headed our way this weekend, but not tomorrow. We're looking at a cold front that'll be arriving later in the day. Still in the 30s at the noon hour, but some snow showers moving in. Some bands of snow may reduce visibilities less than a mile. Temperatures tumble in the afternoon, and we'll see these wind chill values tomorrow evening dropping 10 to 15 below zero as temperatures drop into the teens throughout tomorrow evening. So we've got some cold weather on the way along with some winds. Some of those winds tomorrow evening could be as high as 40 miles per hour. A windy, cold day on Thursday. Most of the morning hours, those wind chill values remaining below zero. But we quickly warm up this weekend, up close to 40 Saturday with some sun, a little bit more cloud cover on Sunday, but we're in the mid-40s. That'll lead to some rain showers, and some of that rain may mix with a little bit of snow before ending Tuesday. No big deal. It looks like a little bit closer to average next week.
All right, Kelly, thanks. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.